got in and out today. I was pleased with a lot of things. Obviously, offensively, we looked pretty good. Defensively, in the first half, we had a lot to work on. I thought we adjusted well in the second half, and there's some things you can take from this game, and we can try and get better, and we will. And I'm proud of the effort. Like a guy like Shabazz, 4 assists, no turnovers. That's great. Put him in at the end. He wasn't trying to force things. Justin was sensational. I thought Justin's effort to start the second half really got us going. He had a couple of rebounds, big offensive rebounds where he snuck in. Isaac is Isaac. He's just creating chaos all over the place. And obviously Delph was like a microwave today. He went in there and he just started scoring. And so pleased with a lot of things, and we're ready now. To watch this film and practice tomorrow and get ready for Alabama on Sunday.
But Justin, we talked in the preseason about him being a little more efficient as a scorer, and tonight he was getting to the rim pretty often. Is that kind of the way he does that? Getting to the paint and being more efficient that way.
Yeah, I think Justin has to. He can't settle. That's the biggest thing. And when you get tired, sometimes you settle. When you get, we're in our offense, you make a pass and a shot we can get whenever we want. We want to pass up on that. And I thought a lot of his threes today were shots that we take every day. They were inside-out threes. So I thought he really had a rhythm. Now, when you get a rhythm going like that, we want to give the ball. We weren't calling plays. We did nothing. So we were just they were just out there going. So we weren't. Isaac was the same way at the beginning. He was catching the ball off the block, scoring at will. Normally you come into a timeout, you design something to get him going, and you're just like, just get the ball to Isaac kind of thing. So yeah, but Justin I thought was really efficient today. I think he got hit with some turnovers I didn't think were really his. But he just got to value the ball. But he'll do that.
Jim, you scored 34 points off turnovers. Talk about the importance of turning defense into offense, and then the ability of this particular group to do that.
Yeah, well, you've been with us, since we got here. It was tough to manufacture points. You couldn't really find easy points. Everything we had to do, we had to work for. And now with this team in our scrimmage and our exhibition in this game, we got a lot of uncontested layups. And I think when you get uncontested layups, that gets you going. You feel good about it. And so, all of a sudden you make a layup, and now all of a sudden that three feels a lot better leaving your hands. So yeah, I agree. That's something we have to do. I think it gives us easy offense, and that's what we're really searching for offensively. When you look at us, and we have talent offensively, and why are we not shooting a better percentage? Why are we not scoring more points? Because we never get easy points. We leave offensive rebounds out there, we leave free throws out there, and we don't get layups on steals. So I think we've been doing that so far.
Coach, 10 of 15 for the three in the first half, and finished with 50% for the game. How do you feel that?
I'd bottle that and take it the rest of the year. But again, I thought they were good, threes within our offense. I think you gain confidence from continuously practicing, a certain shot. And I think we have that confidence. And it's not always going to be like that. But I also think we got to the line 33 times. So that, we weren't settling for threes. And, I have to watch the film. I thought maybe 1 or 2 threes that we took were just too quick. But otherwise, I thought they were pretty good.
You mentioned making some halftime adjustments defensively. What were the things you were emphasizing to the guys?
Just threaten the guys. We got to do better. It was, we were getting beat off the bounce. They had the one guy who scored. He had 15 points at halftime, I think. And so you look at the 3 points, he's making threes, and he wasn't. And so what he was doing was just driving from the guard spot, top of the key, to the rim. And that's, when you play the way we do, the rim, you don't have Griff there anymore, protecting the rim. So the way we play now is different, and you're going to leave lanes to the basket open more. But we have to do a better job of keeping a guy in front of us, and we didn't do that.
everybody that played scored tonight. How was it to see some of the younger guys and everybody on your bench play well?
It was great. You know, we had, Kev Curley tried to jump in on that free throw. And Nick hadn't scored yet, so we put Nick in there. And once that happened, everyone had scored. But again, our freshmen, like Brecky and Adrian, you got to put Joseph Battle in there too, because he sat out all last year. Just getting his. That's why I put him in at the end of the game. I just said, look, we're just going to try and get you as many minutes as we can. But it's great to see. It's great to see the guys rooting for each other. It's great to see the guys having fun. And it's a long season, and we got a lot of basketball to play. And it's a tight knit group, and it's pretty cool as a coach to see all our guys happy for each other, still into the game.
Jim, you may not be aware, Brecky scored the points that got everybody in the arena, the free Bojangles. Has he been in North Carolina long enough to acclimate, to understand the significance of the Bojangles bonus?
I'm telling you, you read like Men's Health, and they got the people of Iceland have the most healthy diet around. And IJ, he gets to North Carolina, and IJ brings him right to what's that, Chipotle, and now he's addicted to burritos. So he's gonna go home, and his parents are gonna freak out because he's not eating healthy anymore. He's eating burritos, pizza, and cheeseburgers. So yeah, I'm sure he knows what Bojangles is.
Jim, what did you just want to see tonight, or just needed to see as you guys are getting ready to head into the Charleston Classic?
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to see our guys improve upon things that I thought we did a lot of things I didn't think we did well against Ferrum or Elon that I wanted to see us be better at, and I want to see our guys gain confidence. I want to get our guys who have not played a ton minutes. Even though the guys, it's a pain in the neck because you got Shabazz and Justin and Isaac just lobbying for minutes, and you just got, they're going to play enough. So it's just great to see all those guys get confidence in themselves. And, they know it's a challenging part of our schedules coming up. And, but it's going to be, what a benefit it's going to be for us playing at Alabama and, and playing at Charleston Classic. It's going to help us so much going forward. And, we're going down there with the mindset of winning.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you've mentioned just kind of how important it is just for App to be there at Charleston, but I guess how formative can an early season experience like this be for a team that wants to prove a lot this year? Like
So, I mean, with the games coming up, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way you handle it. Our mentality is, we're going to win. I mean, and we're focusing everything on Alabama right now. And, I have tremendous confidence in these guys, and I think these guys have a tremendous confidence in themselves. It's going to be a battle. And I think this helps us. I think playing in these games, one, it gives us exposure to our program. For our guys who are coming in next year, that's a big thing. And, and I said, this is the one thing I really, it really helps us that, our football program, is extremely successful because, ESPN, comes to us and that App brand is gets us in these tournaments. And we're going to continue the relationship with this going forward. And it's tremendous for us to be in these tournaments. They're so good because you're playing schools that'll never come and play us here. Never. And so we get them on a neutral court with neutral officials. And that's a home run. What more could you want? That's great.
With 4 games in the next 12 days or so, obviously minutes are something you have to manage, and you've got a lot of depth here. How do you approach that when you've got that tight of a pack of games to play?
Yeah, we've talked about, me and you have talked about this. You get all those new rules coming in, and you have all this extra time on the court, and so you have this grand plan of what you're going to do, and then you cut back half of it because it's too, it can be too much. And so I think we've done a really good job with our guys' legs. It's something that's been a priority for me. And, we're going to practice. And, fortunately, in my experience as an assistant coach, and last year and the year before that, here, playing in these tournaments, you have, it's just like anything else. You develop a routine on what we do and when we practice. And, it's a little different this year because we're coming back from Alabama on Monday, and we're going to leave Tuesday for Charleston. So we're gonna put some practices in there, but, it's a veteran team for the most part. And it allows me to be more flexible, doing walkthroughs in hotels and knowing that our legs are a priority. And it's the same thing we do when we get to New Orleans. or wherever the conference, I have no idea what the conference tournament is, I shouldn't say that. Wherever they decide to put it this year, I'm sure it'll change next year, it changed last year. So wherever they're doing it, but, you know, we're gonna, this is a good practice for that. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.